recovered by Verona. Or at least Verona ball. It might have rolled out of bounds. Hard to see from our location. It was a free ball, not a forward pass.
Yeah, what happened was the ball just went out of bounds, and Verona quarterback was the last one to have possession, so they retained possession. It's the last one not to touch the ball, but it's the last one to have possession of the ball before it goes out of bounds. Now there's fourth down and about
17.
17.
Well, it's a 17 up on the scoreboard. That's what I just put up there.
I see.
So that's what we're going to go with.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
You're getting better.
Maybe I'll get carded. 4th and 17. Big play, probably the biggest play of the ball game for both teams. Pitch back to Anico. He'll try and throw. Across the middle, intercepted by Cecere. Tom Cecere, who's had so many big receptions today, comes up with the big interception. And the Ridgers take over at their own 44.
It was a good call anyway, Coach. It was a great call. Good defensive play, too. Very good defensive play. Good coaching, like I say. Boy was where he's supposed to be. He didn't leave the middle, but it was a good call because you would think that Glen Ridge would kind of jump on that quarterback after he pitched out, because the last time they ran it, they tried to get it back. It was the old throwback, get it back to the quarterback. That time, they faked throwing to the quarterback. They tried to get it up the middle, but the defender hadn't been fooled.
Remember that Verona does have their 3 timeouts. Corbett Jones skips to the outside, and Jones is going to go on this one all the way. Once again, no one's going to catch Corbett Jones. He'll go 55 yards for the touchdown, and this one will go in the books as a Glen Ridge victory.
Yep. Great run. You can't relax with a runner like that. You just can't relax. You relax one player and the scoreboard changes.
25-12.
Yep. You just can't relax with that Corbett. He's too good a runner. He's too quick. He doesn't need a whole lot of room. He's big enough to break a tackle, and he's quick enough to get downfield. He's a fine running football player. Fine young man, too.
Ben Saveni on to attempt the extra point.
I understand he may be headed for one of the Ivies. He's a very bright boy.
And we had movement before the snap, I believe, so a dead ball foul. And since I am the keeper of the clock and the scoreboard today that you can see behind Duke Mendez, I will remind all our viewers to fall back tonight before they go to sleep. Move your clocks. Just a little public service announcement from Suburban Cable. 25-12 our score. Duke Mendez and the Ridgers look to be on their way to their first victory in 3 weeks. 3 wins to open up the season, 2 tough losses, the toughest being to Mountain Lakes, as they lost with 11 seconds to go on a Lakes field goal. Ben Saveni on to once again try the kicking extra point. Drills it. Did it have it over the upright? No, it didn't. It tailed off to the right. And so the score will stay 25-12, but an indication there of the distance of Ben Saveni should they need him. Corbett Jones, what a day today. 21 carries, 172 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And Bill, it was a good day for both of our featured running backs. Certainly a better one for Jones, and here's another reason why he'll go 55 for the score.
Got a little room in there, you know, breaks an arm tackle. You won't tackle him with an arm, and you won't tackle him by just diving at him, you know. You're going to have to wrap him up. Nobody wrapped him up, and he's gone, and forget about it. There's nobody going to catch him from behind. Nobody that I know of is going to catch him from behind. Verona's got nothing to feel ashamed about. They gave it their best shot, and they're young, and they're getting better, and they're going to continue to get better and have some more fun.
And while I have a moment, as we are almost at the end of our game here, 25-12 the score, I'd like to send out a hello to longtime friends of the families, relatives, the Carr family of Glen Ridge. Their young son, Liam, a member of this team, suffered an injury before the season, has seen limited duty. But I know that they're out here enjoying the game today as best you can in the rain. A reminder that soccer action comes your way on TV3. The county tournament semifinals can be seen over TV3 Wednesday starting at 12:30 in the afternoon, Thursday evening at 9, and then Friday at 11:30 in the morning. All of that is double-header action on TV3 as Belleville takes on Montclair and Columbia meets the Bloomfield Bengals, my old alma mater, making their way back into the ECT semifinals. Matter of fact, they eliminated Glen Ridge. There's Corbett Jones, a great day for the talented running back. 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns and that kind of yardage in this kind of weather, you know, is just phenomenal.
Toss across the middle, completed. And a first down for the Hillbillies. Time running out on Verona. Again, Glen Ridge will record their 4th victory of the season following 2 losses.
See, there's no such word as quitting that Verona vocabulary. They're trying in there. They're working, and that's a good sign because that speaks well for the future, you know.
Due up next for Glen Ridge, they've got Chatham next week. The Hillbillies will take on Bailey Ellard. A couple of Bishop scouts were in the stands today watching the Hillbillies. 1st and 10. The give to Anico, and he is just met in the backfield by 4 different Ridgers.
Inside reverse, but you know, it's hard to execute that play when you get the kind of penetration that they got from Glen Ridge. They were in there. There was not just one guy to trap. There were 3 people that had to be trapped. You don't have enough people trapping, you know. There's only one trapper. Right guard's doing the trapping, but you know, he runs out there and the penetration is already in effect.
A loss of 5, 2nd and 15.
Little change up in the offensive set now. You got a slot left.
Martino looking to throw. Incomplete.
Good throw, but you know, hard pass to hold on to. Ball's wet, ball's slippery.
(25-12) our score. Glen Ridge took the early 7-0 lead following a Verona turnover. Verona got back in the ball game, went for the 2-point conversion. Didn't get it. They trailed 7-6, and Glen Ridge has had the lead since the ball game started.
Slot left, wide slot left.
Martino looking to throw. The pressure is on, and he is dropped by Hellstern. And that is the 3rd sack of the day for the Ridgers.
And it's 4th down, and let's see what happens.
Time just about to run out.
Yep, I think I'd kick it away.
And as a matter of fact, time has run out on the ball game today. Tell you what, Bill, we're going to keep it here for just a moment. We're going to wrap this one up from up here in the booth because of the inclement conditions. We want to get our equipment inside as quickly as possible. Quick thought from you about the 2 talented running backs that we saw today. We'll start there. How about Dave Anico and Corbett Jones?
I think that Dave Anico is going to finish this year. He's going to finish it well. There are some teams that they're going to be able to punish with his kind of running. And then hopefully, I hear more of Dave Anico because I think he has the potential to help some college and continue to have fun playing football. Now, Corbett Jones, once again, is going to graduate this year. He's going to continue to pick up good yards. There's no question in my mind. And you know, he's the kind of kid that you want to see make good because it shows you that you can be a nice guy and you can be a winner at the same time. And that's what he is. He's a nice guy. He's a good sportsman. He's a tough competitor, but he's a gentleman. And we wish them both well. And we'll probably hear a lot more about Corbett, too, playing in some college, probably some Ivy League college. I don't know.
And Bill, how about a final comment about this Glen Ridge team that, we wondered, coming off 2 straight losses, how they would respond to that, and they showed us how with the 13-point victory. Thoughts on the Ridgers real quick?
Well, they've got a lot of character, and there's no question about it. They get that character from their coaches. They've got a fine coaching staff here at Glen Ridge, and I'd be very happy to if I had a youngster growing up in Glen Ridge and in their care, why, I'd be very pleased.
All right, so that will wrap up our coverage today. Unusual as it was because of the power problem. And, boy, that was just a Halloween treat for us all. We hope you enjoyed the final game once again. Glen Ridge 25, Verona 12. And we'll see you next time on TV3. And I know it's going to be under better conditions. For Bill Horry, I'm Paul Spahala. Good night, everyone.